get up. Yeah, that bathing suit, okay. New that bathing suit. This ain't letting boo, I'm coming fast when I'm in them.
I can't believe I believed everything we ever last. So you cannot even need to think she was from your past. Crazy of me to dream of when they had in your kiss. Love was so bright, it feels right when it's gone. I can't believe I fell for your skin down smarter than that. So naive to believe it when we are changing. I wish I could compete when you feel when it's coming. It took me some time, but now I'm gone. But I realized I need myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. She said I would never get this far. Think that people see.
Great rising, guys. Great rising. Welcome back. It's me, Roshina, and I'm back with another video. How is everybody doing today? It's a sleepy day around here. Look how I look out here. Oh, I should have stopped there. Yeah, it's one of those days that make you just want to go to sleep. You feel me? So, and this traffic out here doing it rained it rained yesterday, period. Why every time I turn on I forgot to turn it out. It rained last night, period, y'all. All yesterday for the most part, yesterday evening. So, we didn't do anything for my husband's birthday. It was like very boring. We did what we normally do, you know. So, chill day. We didn't have any guests. Yeah. That's what that was. I went to bed early, actually. I ended up drinking a glass of Taylor Port. Honey. Yeah, so that was that for that. And, yeah, they was trying to get me to mix it with the different stuff. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, baby. And this time, it wasn't as strong as it was the last time. Maybe I'm growing a tasting for it. That's some cheap wine, y'all. I don't even know. I don't know. It's about to rain again. Look at them clouds. They moving, boy. They dark. Dark clouds are moving. Ooh, this man just scared the shit out of me. Walking up on the side of my car. Yeah, boy, God, this should be. I'm gonna run in this store real quick. Yeah, he scared the daylights out of me, baby. In here early tomorrow. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of cold, but I ain't stopping. My fingertips are cold. This coffee good as shit, though. And it's drizzling. This they get you sick weather. You feel me? I don't know who can braid my hair, but I think I want my hair braided. I tried to go a year. I'm not gonna be able to go no year. I mean, stop procrastinating a year without getting in it. weave or braids, you know. I fooled myself. I was really gonna try. I've done it before, but right at this point, I don't be feeling like doing nothing to my head. And I can actually put it like that's still weave in a little ponytail or something. I don't know. Baby, we're gonna see. So did you guys see Chris Rock back on SNL? I thought that was very surprising and good at the same time, you know, because for one while they had tried to blacklist my boy. No, he hadn't been on any shows to, I think what, Netflix was the first one to pick him up, was it? I don't remember, don't quote me on that, but yeah. And baby, he was on it. I one thing about him, he comical and factual. You feel me? He know how to make that shit funny, but it's a lot. Most of the time, it be some facts. You know, I've been liking him since the Chappelle Show. Y'all used to watch the Chappelle Show? Hold up, y'all. I'm thinking about like 2-3 different things. Now they used to be my shit. I had them on DVD. We watched it all the time. The Chappelle Show. Don't make me start singing. I forgot how it goes anyway. I hear it in my head, but just chatting the Chappelle Show. He said a few words. For some reason, I just don't be wanting to work anymore. I need that residual income coming in. You feel me? See, everybody got to start to put their trees up, Christmas trees. I won't be putting one up. Ooh, yeah, I need to slow down. Stop going so fast. Then I'm hitting these out humps out fast and shit. Christmas shit. I remember back when I was young, it always was kind of cold on Christmas. Get up, it's a little cold outside. You put on your you know, winter stuff and go out and play and with your friends. Show off your little toys. These kids these days, they show off that shit right through the internet. Because 9 times out of 10 is some type of electronic device. Tell the people that be, well, that's not true because I can speak. But you can kind of tell the ones that be late for work, honey, they be going, they be getting it. Or running late for work. You know what I mean. Some of you may, some of you may not. I got shit to do. What's up, y'all? I'm back. Y'all left y'all till a long time ago. I forgot to come back. I got busy, and once I get the grinding, it's over with. I'm focused. So, look, I did not give you guys a quote of the day this AM. So, the quote of the day is, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Again, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. What you say? Right. So, y'all, I've been wanting to touch on this subject for about a week now, over a week. I know I be behind on getting you guys my current events of things that's what's going on. So about a month ago, I told you guys a story. I brought it up about this young lady, our teen, who was ordered to pay her alleged rapist his estate $150,000. Okay, the young lady, she took her rapist's life, and the judge ordered her to pay that family $150,000. So a lot took her on with that. She was 15 at the time of the assault. I'm gonna add this clip in here so we can kind of catch up and get up to date on it. A lot happened, but y'all, people had raised money for this young lady. They raised more than the amount that the judge ordered her to pay on a GoFundMe. They raised more than that amount to pay his estate, right? So she was clear on that. And then the judge also ordered her not to do any jail time, which is very unusual. He ordered her to do 5 years probation in a controlled facility. And once she turned 18, I think turned 17 or 18, she was supposed to transfer to a women's facility. But y'all, all this happened, all that was good. And if she violated her probation, she was going to be ordered to back up her original charges, which I don't recall what those were. Was she going to be ordered to do 5 years in a woman's facility, or what's going to happen if she violates? Yeah. What about this lady had it good, and I was really rooting for her. So she was transferred apparently to that woman's facility. And what about y'all? She escaped the doggone facility, y'all. Why did the girl leave the facility? She had already did what? This happened in 2020. She had already did maybe half of the time, not even half of the time, but she done did some of the time. Why did she run away? So does that mean now, did the family get the money already since it's already been raised, or what does that mean? That was just like, girl, what are you doing with your life? That says right there, that says to the judge that she's not rehabilitated, that she's not ready, that she is still a threat to society. You didn't escape the doggone facility, girl. I don't know. So this was last Friday when she escaped. So this story is about, like I said, it's a little over a week old here. Where's a week old? Almost a week, or a little over a week, something like that. So, girl, I don't know. So I don't know if they found her yet, or she's still on the run. Girl, what are you doing though? So now you finna be locked up. You had it easy at first. You probably had this little, probably not locked up in no prison. Girl, they might be sending your little butt to prison now. My gosh, bless her heart. I was feeling really sorry for you, but baby, you got to learn how to follow the rules. You got to know when you had your when you've been blessed, when you got to know what to do with a second chance, my girl. My goodness, yeah. You had a second chance. You still have a chance to be successful in this society, but baby, you got to get your mind right. So hopefully they find this young lady safe and, safe and sound, and she's returned back to the facility, and she can do her time and get the help that she needs. I'm sure she needs a lot of psychological help, counseling or whatnot. I'm sure she needs somebody to love on her, because remind you guys, this young lady, has had a rough life. It's not a young lady she is a runaway. She was a runaway. She had ran away from a foster home. And that's how she ended up with the alleged rapist. Yeah. So he supposedly took her in and, nurtured her. He's a much older young man, and you know how that go. He played the fool on the little baby and then started raping her. So I don't know if that was her first rodeo, because I'd heard some horror stories about the foster care system. You know what I mean? So she has had a rough life. I don't know. We can never say what, how somebody would react or how we would react in different situations, especially if we've never been in that situation. But I feel like the poor baby, she don't know what she coerced into leaving this facility. Is there some destination she's trying to go, or is there something going on? Why did she want to leave? Why did she feel it necessary to break out the facility? What's going on within? What's going on? That she felt like she couldn't take that no longer. Because you'd have been through the storm. You'd have been through worse than that system. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't want to judge the young lady. I just feel like something happened. And this baby done took off from the facility. And I thought she was giving a good bid. At the same time, I don't know if I would feel like I should be going to jail if I kill somebody and rape me. But that goes back to this too. We can't go around doing this eye for an eye type thing, because this world already corrupt and messed up. We start doing the eye for an eye, baby, it's gonna really get demon time around here. You know what I mean? So I feel her, and that's a touchy situation. My thing is, though, she was given that break and she took advantage. She didn't take advantage of it. She should have been getting all the education she can get, getting all the things she could do, even trying to work on getting that shit expunged, seeing what the necessary steps she needs to do to get that expunged off her record. Because she's a young lady. She still has her whole life ahead of her. But when you start, you adding to the strikes against you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, prayers out to the young lady. I hope she's found safe and sound, and she's brought back to the facility, and she just do her time, and she get it right this time. And I pray that it don't be in a rougher sentence, baby. Just get it together. That's my thought on that, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna insert the clip up in here, and you guys tell me what you guys think about it. Bless her heart. But I pray that in the state of mind that she is, she'll go out there and let somebody take advantage of her. She's not ready. Mentally, she's not ready. So that's my opinion, guys. Drop down in the comments what you think about that. I gotta do a little more homework and see if the latest, I hadn't heard any more news on the subject, if she's been captured or whatnot, but I'll keep you guys informed and updated on that subject as well. So that is 2 updates that I've given you guys lately. The last one was Castillo Bun, y'all. He looking so much better. I saw another update on him yesterday. His sister posted on Facebook. He is looking so much more healthier. Thank the man upstairs, because, baby, he's been given a second chance too. Although he's still incarcerated, he's been given a second chance. Because, baby, I saw death on this young man. I saw it all over his face. But God is a good God. It wasn't his time, and he rehabilitated that young man. He brought him back to, good health. He looks good. So, if you guys didn't catch that story, go back and catch my older videos. The update on Castillo Bun and the original story, if you really want to know everything that took place with him. I got so many videos, but it's titled Castillo Bun, something like that. And the horrible conditions of Alabama State Prison. Check it out. Y'all let me know. Anyhow, guys, I just wanted to update you guys on that story, and let you guys know what I had read about that. And like I said before, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, baby. If you're returning, welcome back. Make sure you guys thumbs up the video. It's free, guys. It don't cost you nothing. What else, guys? Anything else new? I do not think so. No, that's it, guys. So, until my next upload, y'all, love on somebody today. Be safe, be blessed. Yeah, and I'll holla.
A teenager, the alleged victim of unspeakable crimes of human trafficking and rape, after fatally stabbing her alleged rapist, will stay out of prison. But a court ruling Piper Lewis must pay $150,000 to the family of the man who raped her.
The events that took place on that horrific day cannot be changed, as much as I wish they could.
17-year-old Lewis pleading guilty to involuntary manslaughter and willful injury in the 2020 killing of 37-year-old Zachary Brooks. She says he raped her multiple times in the weeks before his death.
I wish the events that took place on June 1st, 2020 never occurred. But to say there's only one victim to the story is absurd.
Her charges punishable by up to 10 years each in prison, but the judge taking a different path at sentencing.
Ms. Lewis, I will defer your judgment.
Lewis given 5 years of probation, but she could be sent to prison if she violates any part of that. Her conviction also carries an automatic requirement by Iowa law to pay restitution to Brooks's estate. The judge saying the court was, quote, presented with no other option. Lewis's attorney disagreeing at sentencing.
If you defer judgment, Mr. Brooks' estate is not entitled to any restitution whatsoever. And frankly, his estate doesn't deserve it because of his own conduct.
A GoFundMe started for Lewis has now exceeded that amount, saying the excess money will support her continued education. Lewis was just 15 when she stabbed Brooks more than 30 times in a Des Moines apartment. Officials say she was a runaway, seeking to escape an abusive foster home. Piper said in court that a man took her in before forcibly trafficking her to other men for sex. She testified that one of those men was Brooks, who repeatedly raped her at knife point. We reached out to Brooks's attorney, but have not heard back. Police and prosecutors have not disputed Lewis was assaulted and trafficked, but they have argued that Brooks was asleep at the time he was stabbed and not an immediate threat. Prosecutors today telling NBC News they, quote, recommended that she goes to a woman's facility to provide structure and deal with the issues that she has. Advocates argue her actions were the result of the trauma she faced. Piper's circumstances are not uncommon. Of the more than 25,000 cases of children who had run away and were reported missing to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in 2021, the center says 1 in 6 were likely victims of child sex trafficking. Lewis is not the only alleged child sex trafficking victim to kill an abuser, but she is one of the few to avoid prison time after such a crime.
A combination of complicated actions took place, resulting in the death of a person as well as stolen innocence of a child.
Maya Eagman joins us.
So Piper spent the last 2 years in a juvenile detention center. She completed her GED, and now prosecutors are recommending that she head to a women's facility. The judge even mentioning that that facility will help provide her the structure to successfully complete that probation period.
You mentioned there was a GoFundMe page. How much has she been able to raise?
So far, over $260,000 from over 6,000 donations, and someone who claims to be a former teacher Piper created that page.
So the report says Piper Lewis, a teenager who killed her accused rapist, escapes from woman's facility. Iowa authorities say 18-year-old sex trafficking victim who pleaded guilty to killing a man she said raped her escaped from a women's center where she was serving her probation sentence. Piper Lewis was seen walking out of the building at the Fresh Start Women's Center in Des Moines shortly after 6:15 a.m. on Friday. And at some point that day, her GPS monitor was cut off, according to a probation violation report. A warrant was issued for Lewis' arrest, and the probation report asked for her deferred judgment to be revoked and have her original sentence imposed. KCCI reported she could face up to 20 years in prison. Yeah, that's terrible. So all she had to do was the 5 years in a supervised facility, and she escaped the prison. Now she could possibly have to do 20 years. Baby, that was very poor judgment.
Got one up on me, she got my hammer down. He thought he wasn't gonna have to stand on it, like he was handicapped. Make that stand on it. Now he can't stand me now.
Come and pick up your